Salü Zämä, welcome back to my channel. I am Ella and today we are going to talk about my new project, which is a dress from the 1910s. 1913 to 14 to be exact, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about my reference dress later. This is more of a planning kind of video, so there's not much sewing wise that is going to happen. Well, nothing unless you consider thinking about how things could be constructed as sewing related. So yeah, it's really going over the reference dress, showing you what fabrics I decided to use, show you what I've come up with, how the dress could be constructed and things like that. It is a very stormy day today. I hope you don't hear it too much because it's really windy. It's not raining at the moment. It was stormy the whole week. And well, sometimes it was raining, which is a disaster with glasses if you're outside, because the rain just is thrown onto your glasses and you don't see anything unless you take them off, and then you also see nothing. So I love this weather as long as it's not raining. And yeah, I hope it's not too dark because I'm shooting with natural lighting. I have a lamp, but it's not on because everything looks yellow. We are also in front of a new background. I am still looking for something that works well. So at the moment we're sitting on the floor in front of my sewing supply station. I have some of my fabric here, as you can see, and my sewing machine is there. These are my project boxes, my patterns, some books, and behind me are threads and things like that. That's where I keep all my sewing stuff. And yeah, so let's get started. Let's talk about the reference dress. Maybe you have seen it on Instagram already. I've posted 2 things and I'm excited about this project. I love this dress. So let's start. And this is the reference dress I was just talking about. This is part of the collection of the Museum of Art, Architecture and Design in Oslo. And that's also the website of the museum. This is their online collection, which is really cool. I think they're working on some 360-degree views. So it's going to be cool. It's currently under construction, so there is no English page. I had to rely on Google Translate because Deeple didn't want to translate Norwegian. I think there's going to be an English page. I'm pretty sure that I was on an English page when I first did research about this dress. So maybe it's just because they are revamping their website that this is only available in Norwegian. But yeah, that's what we have to deal with right now. So I am giving you the information I have, but take it with a grain of salt because Google Translate was involved. So yeah, the dress was made in France by a designer that we don't know who he is. So it's just an unknown French label. It is made from silk and velvet. The red fabric is silk with silver and golden threads. And if I understood that correctly, or if Google Translate understood that correctly, the embroidery on the tulle is made by a machine. I think that's already everything. I am very sorry, there's not much information. I was thinking about writing to the museum and ask them if they do have some more details. Also if they do have some more details about the construction. But I decided against it because I would like to figure things out myself first. But I am going to write to the museum after I finish this dress, and if they do reply, I don't know if they will. I will just try. But if they do reply, I'm going to share their answer with you, and let's see how it is constructed. So looking forward to that. But for now, that's what we're dealing with. That is the front. I adore this dress. I'm not going to change a lot design-wise. I don't think that I am going to have this curve in my skirt unless it is necessary to have the edges fold out like that, but we will see. Just aesthetically, I would prefer a leveled hem, so maybe I'll change that, but other than that, this dress is just perfection. So let me see if I can, yeah. So that is the back. It is beautiful. I love this dress. So we're going to recreate it. Okay, so I am starting on this 1910s dress. You see my inspiration here on my phone, and I'm trying to figure out how this dress could work. And so far I have 5 parts, I think. I think there's a skirt, then there's this lace kimono over it with the sleeves, then there's the kimono part, the sash, as well as something like a corset cover underneath. At least that's what I am going to try and do. The part in the fabric store was quite short. I felt embarrassed. There were many people and I felt strange filming. We're not at that point yet, so I hope you didn't get seasick. Anyways, this is the fabric. I found it. Well, at least I think I did, because as you can see, it might not be enough. I think this is 1 meter and 15 centimeters, and the problem is that the embroidery changes, as you can see, and we're going to make it work, because it's the same flowers as on the brocade. I'm going to show you that one later, and I thought it's perfect. When I was in the store, I knew this is it, because I have the brocade with the same flowers, and I also have navy velvet, so I thought this is perfect, so I bought it, even though it was expensive. I think it was like 79 Swiss francs for this little piece, so yeah, let's ignore that and get on with the rest of the fabric. And this is the brocade I was just talking about. As you can see, the same flowers. Well, at least I think it's the same flowers, but flower experts, please correct me. I have absolutely no idea of flowers. So yeah, this is the brocade. I love this fabric. I have 2 pieces of this, and both of them are 2 meters and some centimeters, so I think in total I have about 4 meters and 10 to 20 centimeters. I bought this on sale with 30%. It was still expensive. I think it was around 70 per piece, so this is going to be a very expensive project. I hope I don't mess it up, but yeah, I loved it, so it's here. They had a 1 2-meter piece at one store, and I went back about a day or 2 later to ask them if they knew one of their stores that might have a second piece or might have some of it left, and actually I was lucky and another store did, so that's great. Now I have 4 meters and it's going to be enough. This is the only fabric I'm sure I have enough of for this project, by the way, which is already better than my other projects. And this is what I found in my stash for the sash of the dress. This is navy cotton velvet that I'm going to use as the main fabric, and in case it should not be enough, because this is only 1/2 meter, I have blue velour. So I could line the sash with the velour should it be necessary, and hopefully that's enough. And this is the last fabric. This is for the corset cover, and I only have scraps of this left. I bought this 3 or 4 years ago, I think even 4, to sew a blouse for my first real costume thing. No, I can't call it costume because it was like it was pulled together from different fantasy movies and some elements I liked about medieval clothing, so nothing that is really a costume, but I liked it, and I have this in my stash ever since, and I think it might be enough to sew the corset cover. If it's not enough, I can use something different for the parts that are not visible. There's only some small parts in the back and some parts in the front that actually are visible, so I hope I'm getting away with this. This is a cotton silk mixture, by the way, and yeah, let's see if I get a corset cover out of this. I know this video is a little bit all over the place. I am right now editing it, and it's different episodes that don't really have a lot to do with each other, but I decided to start with a video like this because then we have all the basics of this project in one video and the rest is just constructing the dress, and I thought that makes more sense, but now that I'm editing and see that it's a little bit all over the place, I'm not sure anymore, but yeah, let me summarize shortly what this project is going to be. So I discussed what parts I think this dress consists of in the beginning, and that is also what I would like the videos to be. So I would like to have an individual video for all of these parts, starting with the skirt, then the silk corset cover, then the kimono jacket, then draping the lace jacket together with the kimono jacket. Maybe I also have to do the sash first. Then there's also some accessories that I still would like to do. So we're going to have 5 other videos: skirt, corset cover, kimono jacket, the lace jacket, and then sash and accessories. That's the plan. Let's see where we get with this. And that's all I have for you today. So I am sorry that it was not that much sewing wise, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being subscribed. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. And I hope that next time won't be in 3 months. I am working on the videos already, but I can't tell you when I'm going to upload everything because I'm not going to put pressure on me and try to upload every week. So maybe it's up next week, maybe it will be up in 2 or 3 weeks, we will see. And thanks a lot for sticking around. I wish you a great time until next time, and have a nice one. Bye!